Hi, I'm Natane Deruytter. I'm from Chagrin Falls, Ohio, and I go to Queen's University of Charlotte. I run cross country and track, and I'm a psychology major. Adjusting to a college program was definitely difficult just because mileage increased a ton and so did intensity. But it was great. We started at running camp, and that was a good way to get to know the team and get to know the coaches. Throughout the season, training was a little rough at the beginning for me. And then towards the end, when it really mattered postseason, it started to kind of click, and that was good. I've had really good training partners and really good friends because of the cross-country program, so that was great. The women's team won a conference and runner-up in regionals, and then we made it to nationals and finished 15th, which was Queens' highest finish at nationals, so that was pretty great. It was definitely a fun experience to be able to travel with the team for those and just compete. So initially, I didn't really know what USA Cross Country Junior Nationals was. Coach Beanie just told me I qualified for something, and I was like, oh, that sounds pretty fun. And then once the time rolled around, she was like, all right, we got to start getting ready for it. And I was like, wait, that's like already? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. So it was a pretty cool experience, just getting ready for it and everything. It was kind of weird because I was doing indoor track races, but still kind of like focusing on like the cross country, trail running and stuff like that. So that was interesting, but it worked out. The race itself was a 6K. It was in Bend, Oregon, which is really cool because I had never been in Oregon or anywhere close to that before. Traveling to Bend is pretty interesting. We had to get up super early because we had a really early morning flight. We got to the airport and we had 3 flights in total that day, so it was a long day. And I remember like we had missed lunch and Coach Beanie was like super hungry, and we went to our terminal and there was like only like little to-go sandwiches and they were super tiny, and we were both so disappointed because we had such a long day of traveling with the connection flights. We did Charlotte to Phoenix, Phoenix to LA, and then LA to Bend. So it was a pretty long day, but it was cool because there was a lot of runners that were going to Bend to race on our flight. So once we got to Bend, I got to run the course just to kind of see what it was like. And it was completely covered in snow. Like I don't think I was expecting it to be like that. And it wasn't like up on a mountain. It was a golf course, but it was not flat. It was really cool to see like everyone else from like D1 schools or even like running attached that you don't usually race, and to be able to race with like a different field of people was pretty special too.